Hello, sweet beings. I wanted to welcome you into my space. Lately, I have been taking a lot of time in solitude and just time with the earth and myself, and also I have been limited to funds lately, so I've been exploring some ways that I can create and expand my space while still staying in budget and giving more life and intention to my atmosphere. So I'm preparing some pots for my plants this spring and also some cute little home plants. So here's some fun ways that I just like to connect with earth while also creating and making an atmosphere in my space. I really like to have a vibe and an aesthetic, but also have it something that I'm connected with. So I love planting little plant babies and giving them new homes. This bowl I actually got from Savers, and I think this plant was like $5, so it was definitely affordable. As someone who tends to be in my mind in many ways more so than my body and presence, whenever I am starting a new project or opening up new space, I like to really ground myself, connecting with my breath and how my body feels, and moving and creating space into where I feel necessary, so that as I'm creating this space, I can be present and loving and connected to each moment and everything that I pour my heart into. And when we finally make time for ourselves or have that extra bit of time to devote to what we're really wanting to pour into, I think it is so easy to hold energetic ties from previous experiences, from what you were doing in your work week or interacting with others, that it always feels really nice to go ahead and start removing and clearing those energies so that you're present with your own connection and the energy that you're inviting in for this moment, going into a new little portal. many years I've been stagnant in my body, and I find dropping in and just doing a quick stretch and releasing all of the stress and toxins just feels so aligning and so nourishing. I highly recommend. Say a toy. Give me the toy. Give me the toy. Yeah. Oh. It is so funny that this card pulled out. I have never pulled this card, and when I first opened the deck, it was at the bottom of the deck, and I was like, wow, this looks so beautiful. And like, I was thinking in my heart about how many subconscious things I have been working through lately, and how I truly do feel like I'm in a rebirth period phase. And this past couple of weeks, just the knowing and the being of who I am in my heart and in every present moment, and getting out of those mental realms and those patterns, like I truly feel a new energy and a deeper connection to my soul and to my heart and to the present moment, like so deeply, and it feels so much lighter and peaceful, even though there's still different struggles or problems or lessons that I'm working through or learning. It's like everything is moving me and flowing with me, and I'm flowing with it. And so yeah, I'm just really happy to be here and be alive and to feel love in every moment and be going through this birthing phase. I wanted to share some fruit with you and to sit down and just eat together and have a conversation. Oh, what was on that? Something I've been realizing a lot this week and like thinking about has been it has to do with control. And I work with younger teens and people who have different traumas. And, you know, as healing as it has been to help these teens and to work with them, it's also been showing me a lot about my own subconscious beliefs and like shadow work. And one of the biggest things that they have been bringing up is control and how to set boundaries and build a relationship without it being controlling. And I never viewed myself as being a controlling person. I always viewed myself as very like free-going and free-willed and accepting and loving, which I am, but a lot of the ways as I have healed and shifted and moved, I have looked at other people's journeys with judgment or where they're at and have thought to myself, you know, if you just listened to what I was saying, then, you know, maybe you would not be in this situation, or like, how can you not see what's going on here? Like, and I just want to help you. And, you know, almost feeling like that was my right, or that
these people really should listen to me. And I think that my knowing as like being a child of an alcoholic, I think that for me was a sense of my own safety, was to not only people please my mother, but to try to control what was going on around me or how I reacted, or to tell another person, such as my mother, like what to do, just because I was worried about her living and like staying alive, and I wanted to keep myself safe. And I didn't realize how much that was just like really weighing on me and putting me down, and not only putting me down, but pushing me away from deeper connections. And I feel like the key that I've really been learning and embodying with individuals is to release control and to share and to set my boundaries and to live as myself, as my authentic, beautiful truth, but to detach from other people's progress, to detach from what I think is right for them, or to detach from how they grow, how they perceive me, and to really just give all of that to myself and to live my truth. And if mishaps happen, then to be an example of how to go about that, of how to have these relationships of communication and how to express those feelings, even with people who are very strong-willed or strong-worded, and letting myself speak in those moments, and not doing it out of hate, but out of love and out of understanding, and not holding any judgment for where anyone is at. And I think that I didn't really believe that I was holding judgment. I thought I wanted to help them. But it was definitely judgment and control. And like just loving someone for who they are, not wanting them to change. Maybe behaviors to change, but like that's not on you. Other than to be your own self and your own light and have your own boundaries, and like, I don't know, it's really beautiful. It makes me feel like me, and it gives me clarity on like not having this skewed perception of who someone is telling me they are or what their behaviors are, and not glamorizing like who they could be or what they should be, or any of these different like structures or perceptions that are just false. And it's been freeing for myself to know my own self-worth and who I am, and to have that full acceptance of someone and to love them regardless, but to also know, okay, do I want this person close in my life? How is this affecting me? How is this affecting my energy and my goals? And in what ways can I love them? In what ways can I support them without it impacting me or draining me? And that is a healthy way for me to connect with them. And I don't know, I thought that was really great. And yeah, I don't know. I do know that I just found out about goji berries, and these are literally so amazing. If I can find the health nutrients, I am going to put them here. A lot of the time when I'm consuming my food and my nutrients, I just love to close my eyes. One of my good friends, she taught me this. She has a Taurus moon, and just like connecting with my food, saying affirmations, and hey, you didn't ask. You can't just take it. Not okay. Go. No begging. Go. Yeah. But just like, it takes you internally. You can just like see how it tastes and like feel how it tastes, and you can really feel the nourishment. I love doing this.